I said a warm welcome to everybody. Welcome to the opening bell. I'm Ashley Reeve, you guys, and it is wonderful to be with you here this morning. Yeah, it's exactly 9 a.m. Let's get into the start of the new trading week. Remember, the information we discuss in this video is opinion. Please don't construe it as advice in any way. All right, let's get started with today's session, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to be with you here this morning. All right, and so we got some information on the dollar here this morning, guys. Maybe just to start off with crypto. Bitcoin did drop below the 76,000 US dollar mark. And we're seeing that it's in the lowest level in months. It's now about 40% down from its peak. All right, big investors have pulled out of the Bitcoin ETFs, and when uncertainty arises, people move money to safe assets. So crypto does get sold, but that's just the dynamics of the market. All right, doesn't mean that it's going to drop forever. It's obviously just one of those things that happen for now. Then we also have the dollar on that in that same specific sentiment. Whilst I'm busy with the charts here, guys, I'm looking at a possible long GBP hint, just so by the way. All right, investors are nervous, so they are reducing risk and they are selling a bit of crypto there now. Right, so the dollar is getting stronger, guys. It happened after Donald Trump nominated Kevin Walsh there as the next U.S. central bank boss. Markets see him as strict and disciplined. This means that there's less easy money, fewer aggressive rate cuts, and a stronger dollar usually does put pressure on crypto, pressure on gold, pressure on silver, and it weakens other currencies as well. All right, so that's going to be very important. Australian dollar also, taking a bit of pressure there, guys. Slipped to around 0.69 cents. The stronger US dollar is pushing it down. Losses are limited because Australia is expected to raise interest rates this week to fight inflation. And then inflation is cooling slowly. So jobs ads jump, meaning the job market is still pretty strong there. So there's nothing really to be worried about there. I see Anthony right there. I see Houdini there, right there. Jules is there in the morning. Wonderful. So the AUD is under pressure, yes, from the US dollar, but local rate hikes are helping support it. At this moment in time, waiting for a 5-minute time frame really to push above this area here, 5 minute or even 15. But I'm probably going to do the 5 minute here. I see some fantastic movement coming in here with the GBP yen at this moment, just to take it back up to about 212. All right, that's roughly about. Let's just get my channel in here so you guys know what Ash is rocking with here. All right, so this is what Ash is rocking with, and I'm just waiting for price to. Hold on. There we go. All right. So at this moment in time, there's obviously two areas here. Many guys are going to get in now. That's going to be me. That is just below the trend line. And then, because I don't want to get in too late. And then obviously there's some guys that might get in after the trend line. That's absolutely possible. All right. To take it back up just for that movement. That's about 98 points there. All right. And this morning we did see it on the 1 hour. You could see it pushed up already, and it looks like this is just a drop correction. We're going back to the upside there. That's what we're looking for. All right. Obviously, anything below the support level, I would get out of that one for sure. All right. Moving on to the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar did ease slightly after recent gains, guys. Look at the daily here. We've had a phenomenal push to the upside. Stronger US dollars putting a bit of pressure on the NZD. You can see the correction coming through there. Inflation in the New Zealand, surprise to the upside. Markets are expecting those rate hikes later this year, possibly from July. So the big focus this week is jobs data and the new central bank governor's first meeting. All right. So we're going to wait and see. That's just a correction. You can see it's still very bullish, and we're going to wait and see how that goes. USD JPY also on the books. We saw that the yen did weaken past the 155 level. We're at 154 now. Japan's prime minister there suggested a weaker yen helps the exporters, which is something that we do know. The Japanese economy has been instrumental in exporting, keeping those rates and those borrowing costs very low. So markets took this as support for softer currency, but obviously the political uncertainty and possible government spending also pressured the yen. All right, so Japan is okay with the weaker yen for now, which pushes the currency a little bit lower. Let me just see. It did a push up. I've just gotten into the market. I'm going to leave this one to run now. And we're going to see, like I said, anything that dips below here. If I get a 15-minute candle that closes beneath this zone here, I will exit this specific trade. So remember, whenever you're trading the higher time frames, it's always riskier than when you're trading the lower time frames, it's always riskier than when you're trading the higher ones. All right. So for all the guys that are looking into that this morning, all right, I've already gotten into the Japanese, not the Japanese, the Great British Pound against the Japanese yen. That's what's happening at this moment in time. Then obviously silver, guys, don't omit or take this away. Gold and silver fell more than 5%. Silver crashed nearly 10% after an even bigger drop last week. And some of the reasons for that is, look at that big drop there, all right, from 5,000 all the way to 4,500. So that's interesting, all right. And why though? The stronger US dollar, obviously, this week here. Investors are taking profits after the huge rallies, and speculators rushed out after prices moved too fast. So look at that. Listen to what I just said there. Speculators rushed out. They took out their positions after the prices moved too fast. Because obviously when prices move this quick, all right, to the upside, there is definitely a sharp correction that comes. And it's, once again, technical analysis 101. All right. And so gold and silver ran up very hard, very fast. And this drop is partly just a reset. It's not the end of the rally. It's just a reset. That's what happens with the technicals. All right. And then obviously, guys, you don't want to forget the US 30 and the NAS 100 there. US stocks, US stock futures are slightly lower on the market open here, and a big earnings week ahead for Amazon, Google, and Disney, as well as AMD. AI stocks are in focus after concerns around NVIDIA and OpenAI investments. You know, investors are very cautious at this point after the Fed chair nomination and big moves in metals. So we're watching very closely. It's a bit flat. Look at that. You can't see it now. Even with the NAS 100, it's really just moving sideways at the start of the week here. All right. So it's actually just the GBP yen that I've gotten into now for now. Looks like I've gotten into a bit of profits there now, but I'm waiting for the, once I get the 15-minute above that trend line, then it's a great follow through. That would be beautiful. So at 9:15, I'll be checking that out. But guys, we're very amped about the markets here this morning. We're very, very happy to be back, in another trading week. Mentioned to the guys that it's going to be critical for them to look at the bottoms now on gold, look at the bottoms on silver. Like I said, the rallies are not done yet. All right, so look at the bottoms, go to the daily, the weeklies. I do suspect that gold will, at least the start of the week or maybe tomorrow, at least drop to about 4320. 4320. That's still pretty high. And then later on, from a month, look at that. That's just the correction. It's the start of the new month, 2nd of Feb, guys. So the start of the new month, we're seeing the pullback. So we're expecting more upside during the month of Feb, during maybe the 2nd or 3rd week of Feb, maybe even sooner. All right. But it's definitely pulling back very sharply. And then maybe just to conclude here, just remember, guys, that whenever you're looking at the charts from a lower time frame, the candles are generally longer and so forth. And this obviously confuses many guys. All right, it confuses them. They think that price is reversing. No, it's not reversing. It is a correction. It's a corrective impulse that's taking place at this moment in time. It's not reversing. All right, everybody. That's the Monday. Don't forget, it's NFP this week as well. NFP, don't forget it. The job data coming out on Friday. We're pretty amped about that one as well. As you know, we're streaming that live via YouTube, guys. That will be on at 3:30 on Friday. You're going to get the employment change for the CAD, unemployment rate for CAD. You get the average hourly earnings for the dollar US, non-farm employment change, NFP for US, and the unemployment rate as well. All right. So check it out. This is the first day of the new trading week. All right. And the first day of the new month. We had the first yesterday. Well, yes, yesterday was technically the first day of the new month. So technically we are in right standing. I'll see you guys in the next couple of days. That he will be with you tomorrow. Have a fantastic start to the new week, new trading week. Ashley Reeve, guys, and I'm signing out. Don't forget, if you'd like to open up an account with us, it's pretty simple. www.tdmarkets.com. You can also email us at care@tdmarkets.com. If you're already a family member, reach out to your account manager. They'll help you. All right, distinctly understand what it is that you need from us from an account perspective, whether you are looking for the max account, the gold account, the cent account, whatever it is, whatever your needs are, our support team and your account managers are there to assist. All right, that's it from me this morning. Have a fantastic Monday, guys. Start of the new week. It's 10 minutes after 9. I'm watching the GBP here, and like I said, at 15 minutes after. So here we go. One more snapshot. There we go. That's it's now pushed above there. Look at that. I'm in profits already. Scalping, we go in and we get out. All right. Have a good one, guys. Have a fantastic start to the Monday and a good evening as well. I'll see you guys in the next couple of days. Ashley Reeve here. I'm checking out. Ciao, ciao.